$24,000. That is the average cost of a hip fracture hospitalization for a person over 75. And the most common cause of that fracture is not a fall on the stairs or a fall in the yard. It is a fall in the bathroom, on a 4-inch threshold, on a wet tile floor, next to a wall that had no grab bar, because nobody in the house thought about it until the night the ambulance came. The grab bar is the cheapest, simplest, most effective safety device in any home, and it is the one most families skip, because a grab bar looks like a concession to age, and nobody wants to make that concession until the night it costs them $24,000 and 6 weeks in a rehab facility. A grab bar is not a towel rack. It is the anchor that holds a person's full body weight on a wet floor, and if the bar pulls out of the wall, the person goes down with it. The difference between a grab bar and a towel rack is not the bar, it is the mounting system, the wall substrate, and the weight rating, and none of those three appear in the product photo. The family that buys the bar that looks right installs the bar that holds wrong, and the fall that follows is the fall that the bar was supposed to prevent. Here is what nobody says out loud about grab bars. The two components that determine whether a grab bar holds or pulls out of the wall are the mounting system and the wall substrate. The mounting system is the hardware that connects the bar to the wall. On a quality grab bar, the mounting uses a concealed backing plate that distributes the load across a wide area of wall, with screws that go into studs or anchors rated for shear load. On a cheap grab bar, the mounting uses 2 exposed screws that go into drywall anchors, and a drywall anchor holds 30 pounds in shear, while a person pulling on a bar in a fall generates 200 to 400 pounds in shear. The wall substrate is what is behind the tile. If it is a wood stud, the bar can be anchored to the structure. If it is fiberglass shower wall, the bar cannot be anchored to anything, and the mounting system must use a through bolt that goes all the way through the wall to a backing plate on the other side. Neither component is visible in a product photo. Both are the entire product. The problem is that the grab bar market splits into safety equipment and bathroom decoration, and the family buyer cannot tell them apart in a photograph. A safety grab bar and a decorative bar both come in a box, both have 2 brackets, and both say stainless steel. One is engineered to hold 500 pounds on a wet wall. The other is engineered to hold a wet towel. The difference lives in the mounting plate, the screw gauge, and the wall anchor, none of which appear in the listing, and the family that buys the photograph receives the failure. Here are 5 grab bar and bathroom safety brands everyone ignores, but they are absolutely the best. And then the 3 mistakes every family makes. Number 5, Moen Home Care. Moen is the faucet company that applied its plumbing engineering to grab bars, and the Secure Mount system is the mounting technology that changed the category. Secure Mount uses a concealed backing plate that installs behind the bar, distributes the load across a 6-inch area of wall, and anchors into the stud with 3 screws per bracket. The bar is rated to 500 pounds, the finish is corrosion-resistant, and the mounting hardware is included with every bar. The tell is the mounting plate. A grab bar that mounts with a backing plate is a grab bar that holds when the wall is drywall, because the plate carries the load, not the screws. Moen bars run $30 to $45, which is twice the price of a no-name bar, and the difference is the plate that keeps the bar in the wall. The Secure Mount system also includes a template for hole placement, which is the detail that prevents the most common installation error, which is drilling the holes at the wrong spacing and discovering it after the tile is already drilled. A template is a 2-cent piece of paper that saves a $200 tile repair, and the brand that includes it is the brand that has been on the other end of the phone when the template was not there. Number 4, Delta Faucet. Delta applied its shower engineering to grab bars, and its ADA grab bar line is the one designed for the wettest spot in the house. The Delta bar uses concealed screws that do not penetrate the finish, which means there is no screw hole for water to enter and no screw to corrode. The bar is rated to 500 pounds, and the finish is a PVD coating that does not pit or tarnish in a steam shower. Delta also makes a 40-inch bar, which is longer than the standard 18-inch bar, and the longer bar is the one that covers the full transfer distance from a shower bench to the shower head. The tell is the length. A grab bar that covers the full transfer is a grab bar that is there at every point the person reaches, and a bar that covers half the distance is a bar that is missing at the moment the hand reaches for it. Delta also includes stainless steel mounting hardware, not zinc, which is the material difference that shows up at year 3 when the zinc screws corrode inside the wall and the bar loosens. A loosening bar is a bar that will pull out, and a bar that pulls out is the bar that was supposed to hold. Number 3, HealthCraft products. HealthCraft is the Canadian company that builds the Invisia line, and its grab bars are the ones that do not look like grab bars. The Invisia bars come in finishes that match bathroom fixtures, and the mounting system uses a wall channel that the bar snaps into, which means the bar can be removed and repositioned without removing the mounting hardware. That channel system is not a convenience. It is the feature that lets a family install the bar at the right height, test it, and adjust it without re-drilling the wall. The tell is the adjustability. A grab bar installed at the wrong height is a grab bar that does not get used, and a bar that does not get used is a bar that does not prevent the fall. HealthCraft bars run $40 to $70, and the channel system is worth every dollar because it removes the most common installation error in the category. The channel also allows the bar to be installed at an angle, which is the orientation that occupational therapists recommend for users who pull at a diagonal rather than straight down, because the body does not fall in a straight line. A bar that mounts at the angle the body falls is a bar that catches the hand where the hand actually goes, and the channel system is the only mounting method that allows that angle without a custom installation. Number 2. LCM Group. LCM is the commercial-grade brand that builds grab bars for hospitals and nursing homes, and its bars are the ones that survive institutional use. An LCM bar is 18-gauge stainless steel, welded at the returns, with a peened finish that grips wet hands. The weight rating is 1,000 pounds, which is double the residential standard, and the flanges are cast stainless, not stamped. The tell is the weld. A grab bar with welded returns is a bar that cannot open at the corner, and the corner is where a bar under torque fails. A stamped return held by a screw is a return that opens under load, and an open return is a bar that comes off the wall. LCM bars run $25 to $40, and they are the bars that hospitals buy because they cannot afford to have one fail. The peened finish on an LCM bar is also the surface that grips a wet hand, because a smooth bar is a bar that slides under a wet grip, and a bar that slides is a bar that does not hold. The peening is the texture that turns a smooth tube into a gripping surface, and the brand that adds the texture is the brand that understood that the bar does not help if the hand cannot hold it. Number 1. Invisia by HealthCraft. The single best grab bar system you can buy in 2026 is the Invisia Accent series, and it is the system that solves the problem every other bar ignores. The Accent is a grab bar that doubles as a shower shelf, a towel holder, and a toilet paper holder, which means it is the bar that gets installed because it looks like a bathroom accessory, not a safety device. That disguise is the feature that matters most, because the grab bar that never gets installed is the grab bar that never prevents a fall, and the number one reason families skip grab bars is that the bars look like hospital equipment. The Accent looks like a bathroom fixture, mounts with the HealthCraft channel system, carries 500 pounds, and comes in finishes that match the faucet. The system also includes corner shelves and toilet paper holders that use the same mounting channel, which means a bathroom can be equipped with safety devices that look like a coordinated accessory set, and the family that would never install a hospital bar will install a bathroom upgrade that happens to hold 500 pounds. When the difference between a bar on the wall and a bar in a drawer is whether it looks like it belongs, the brand that solved the appearance problem is the brand that solved the safety problem. Those are the 5 worth your money. Now, the 3 mistakes every family makes, because a grab bar is judged by its mounting system far more than its finish. First, the suction cup grab bar. Everyone sees a suction cup grab bar for $20 that installs without tools and assumes it is a solution. Here is what you are actually buying: 2 rubber cups that stick to a smooth tile surface with vacuum, and vacuum fails when the tile is wet, when the temperature changes, and when the cup ages. A suction cup bar holds 0 pounds the moment the seal breaks, and the seal breaks without warning, and the person hanging on it is on the floor. A suction cup grab bar is not a grab bar. It is a decoration that looks like one, and it is the most dangerous product in this category because it creates the illusion of safety where none exists. There is no mounting system, there is no wall substrate, there is a rubber cup and a hope. Second, the towel rack used as a grab bar. Everyone has a towel rack next to the shower, and in a moment of need a person grabs it. Here is the trap. A towel rack is mounted to hold a wet towel, which weighs 2 pounds. A person in a fall generates 200 to 400 pounds of force, and the towel rack is mounted with screws into drywall or hollow anchors that hold 30 pounds. The rack pulls out of the wall, the person goes down, and the rack comes with them. A towel rack is not a grab bar, and the difference is not the bar. It is the mounting system, and the mounting system is the component nobody sees until it fails. Third, the one everyone writes off: the non-slip mat. Yes, the rubber mat that everyone dismisses as too simple to be a real safety device. Here is what people miss. A grab bar prevents the fall after the slip. A non-slip mat prevents the slip before the fall, and preventing the slip is always cheaper than preventing the fall. A $20 rubber mat with suction cups on the bottom removes the wet surface that causes the slip, and the device with no mounting system, no weight rating, and no wall substrate never fails, never pulls out, and never needs a stud finder. For every bathroom that needs a grab bar, there are 3 bathrooms that need a mat first, and the family that buys the mat has eliminated the cause of the fall before the bar prevents the consequence. The tell is that every physical therapist says non-slip first, grab bar second, because the best safety device is the one that removes the reason the bar was needed. Judge the mounting, not the finish. Buy the brand that includes the backing plate and rates the bar to 500 pounds. And when someone reaches for a bar on a wet floor at 6 in the morning, never buy the bar that spent more on the packaging than on the plate that keeps it in the wall. The bar that costs $20 less and pulls out once has cost you everything. The bar that costs $20 more and holds forever has paid for itself the first time the hand found it on a wet floor and the wall did not move.